Welcome to Offgrid Victory. So it is spring and there is a ton of work to do. And it's great because, you know, the flowers are starting to bud and the fruit trees are coming out. And yeah, things are beginning to awaken and become alive, right? So anyway, I'm standing in front of my IBC raised bed, and I wanted to just go over that with you guys again and talk about a resource that you could get from your local municipality. And so let's take a look at that, right? So, you know, I constructed these IBC totes, and there's some ground shade cover underneath. And this is what it looked like before, and this is what it looked like afterwards. And this is what I really want to primarily talk about. But once again, just to give you a background on these IBC totes, the bottom square has been cut out, like square like that, underneath. And then 4 hay bales, the round ones, were used inside of it, layered with some dirt, which isn't great around here. Unfortunately, it's just clay. So most of it is clay and doesn't break down very easily, and definitely something you can't directly plant into very well. So at any rate, without raking, of course. At any rate, there's that layer. And then, of course, what we did was from our cows, we got our manure that started decomposing. We put a layer of that. And the final layer we wanted to use is this stuff. And this is a compost mulch. And it's from our local municipality that recycles waste. And what they do is they wood chip and leaf mulch from the residents of this very large town. And yeah, they also sell mulch after it breaks down over time. And so we decided to just buy it because this stuff, if you go to your big box store, let's say will run you like $10 a bag or so, and so that's a decent amount of money when you get something like this. So you get a trailer full here. Excuse the tarp and all the mess, but you get a trailer full here like this, and you can see I've used a lot of it already. I mean, you get a trailer full of this stuff for $40. So yeah, I mean, do the math on that. I mean, the equivalent in terms of what I would have to get in terms of a big box store to get this compost material to directly plant into would have been hundreds of dollars, right? So anyway, that's a big savings, and that's what I would recommend if you can find a local municipality that does this. Now, if I wanted to make it even better, like this actually was infused with scrap food material. That's how they make the compost in our local area. But if you want it finer, what you could do, because you could see there are still, even though it's nice and black and rich, it still has some larger material. So you can use some hardware cloth to take away a lot of this stuff. I know Paul Gauci likes using galvanized hardware cloth. He makes a frame, and then he sifts all the chicken manure and chicken dirt that he has on his place in order to create this compost dirt material that he uses in his garden. So it's the same concept. I just, I was kind of being lazy, so I didn't sift it through and get all of these bigger chunks out, like the wood scraps. But over time it'll break down too, and as it is, you can plant directly in this. It will go ahead and support seeds and will germinate. So anyway, yeah, definitely try your local municipality if they have a recycling area where they take in leaves and branches and makes it into mulch. Most likely they will have some sort of offering in terms of compost as well that you can use to directly plant in. So that's the tip. Alrighty, shalom.